Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solution. My name is Saad and I have some open ticket, FCCs open ticket. So I got one ticket which is ticket T144. Issue is to create cash flow and balance sheet dashboard. So I will resolve this ticket which has been raised. So let's move on to our application and create cash flow and balance sheet dashboard. So now I'll simply go to our application. So I'll go to navigator. From here I'll click on financial dashboards. From here only I can create dashboards. So here you can see the create options, dashboard and dashboard 2.0. So I'll choose this one, dashboard 2.0. Console. So to create a new dashboard I'll just click on console and choose it from here, console. So here you can see all the movements are over here, sorry, POVs are over here. So we can give the new POVs. So I can create a cash flow and also balance sheet through this by defining the POVs. From here I click on over here and accounts. Okay, so I'll click on this. Let's see, take the accounts of balance sheet, total assets, current assets, cash and cash equivalents. Okay, so I can take any account of balance sheet. I can take liabilities as well if needed. FCC long term asset I can also choose, fixed asset any. I'll choose this one, fixed asset. As I am creating, I am just choosing few of them, and from liability I can choose current liability as well, which here you can see accounts payable and some more accounts are there. I am choosing 0 level members now. So other current liabilities as well, other long-term liabilities. Okay, let it be. So I have chosen this. Period. Period is January. Here you can see year is FY15. Scenario will be actual. View will be periodic. Okay, currency will be entity currency. So I will choose entity input over here. And intercompany I am now choosing as no intercompany, and multi-gap will be local gap. Product I am choosing no product. So I'll click on OK. These are the POVs I have defined now. So right now there is no data, that's why no POVs are showing any data over here. But from here we can create choose any chart over here which are like donut. So there is no data in these accounts, that's why it is not showing. So okay, let's see, can we enter any data over here? 11201, any sheet which is connected, let me see. 11201. Let me try to enter some data. 10,000 and submit it. And POVs, let me see the POVs also which I have given. Okay, they are similar. And now let's see in dashboard. Let me refresh it. So here you can see the 10,000 that I have entered, it is showing over here in the donut chart. Similarly I can enter in some other account as well. Let me see, 26211. Okay, in current asset 26211. Okay, sorry, I have opened the wrong sheet. So I'm adding data sum over here also, which is 30,000, and I am submitting that data. So let me again refresh it. So here you can see 30,000 which is coming over here in donut chart. Let me see other chart as well, bar chart. So here you can see 30,000 and 10,000. And let me see in other chart as well, which is bubble chart is not supporting this column is supporting this data. Combination is also supporting this data. Donut we have already seen. Funnel, here you can see that these are the account that we have entered data now. Gauge, so you can choose any of the chart according to your requirement. You can add more chart as well in this. You can add a new one from here. So I have just shown you one from here. So balance sheet, let me see, there are also balance sheet inbuilt also. I can drag this also. Bar chart, POVs I think is not, POVs have not, doesn't have any data. In sample app, okay, this one has data current year versus prior. So here you can see this is the data for balance sheet FY 2021 December and FY 22 June. This is for the comparison. This chart is for comparison, so you can choose any other chart as well. This is a table chart. You can choose bar chart also, and you can select bubbles as well. This is the bubble chart. Column, here you can see, and pie chart you can also see the distribution over here. pyramid you can choose which are more total assets, current assets, or we can see over here in the pyramid for you we see the top member also. Sorry. So radar we can also, there are n numbers of chart over here. So this is how you can create your own dashboard. Table is suitable now, so I'll just choose a table. This is the data, this is the chart I have created now, and define all the POVs accordingly. You can define the POV that for which year or you want to see and for which entity you need to define all the POVs, and you can create the dashboard easily over here. And there are lot of chart here, we have already seen those chart like area bar, bubble, columns, pyramid, funnel, donut, and tile, waterfall chart we also have. So you can choose the chart accordingly according to your analysis purpose and your requirement. So this is the balance sheet. Similarly, there may be cash flow also. Cash flow, let me see cash flow over here. Any data in any cash flow? So in this data is there, I guess. We can choose the other donut. Let me expand this, which is current versus prior year with constant FX. Okay, you can choose the other one also. Again, I will see in the table, which will clear all the picture. Let me try to expand it little more. Okay, it's not expand. So net cash from income, you can see 11 million. Adjustment, depreciation and amortization 73k. Cash flow from income tax payable, cash flow from deferred revenue, cash flow from acquisition of companies and business, cash flow from disposal of companies, cash chain. Here you can see, here are all the POVs. This is the sample one, this is for our balance sheet one, and this is the cash flow one. Can reduce the size of balance sheet as well. From here you can also see balance sheet as well. I'll delete this one. Suppose I'm choosing the chart for this balance sheet is table, and for cash flow I am choosing only bar chart, or I can also choose it again, so I can get the clear picture of this. So cash flow and balance sheet you can create by your own, defining all the POVs accounts accordingly. Like for cash flow you will need this net income, cash flow from operating, cash flow from investing, cash flow from this operating, investing and financing. So for balance sheet you can create according to the total assets, which is under that is current asset, current liability you can take the account, long term asset and long term liability you can take, and equity you can also take, so now it will take the time, so that's why I have shown you the sample only right now, and how you can create the dashboards that I've also shown you from over here. So now let's move on to our next ticket. Let's see what is it. To create ad hoc grade account by period. Okay, so which is the ticket number T148. So I'll go to the application. Okay, if you want to save, you can save it from here, change the name, cash, also this cash flow and balance sheet. Cash flow and balance sheet, you can save it. And save and run also you can do. From here you can view the whole dashboard. So here you can see the whole dashboard over here, and you can get the clear picture over here. From here you can again change the charts accordingly. Column you can select, or donut you can select, and geomap you can, line map you can also select for this. Sorry, line chart, I'm saying map, sorry. So this is how you can create the dashboard and run it, and you can save with the name also, cash flow and balance sheet, like I have saved. Sorry. So now let's move on to our next ticket, which is to create ad hoc grid. So what is ad hoc grid? So in this it is somewhat similar to smart view, all smart view and forms only, and this is also one of the method to enter data, change the POV, defining all the POVs. So it is somewhat similar like to smart view only. So we can go over here in data. So from here you can create a ad hoc grid from here also, but the fastest method is only smart view only, which is through Excel. But yeah, we can do it over here in the application itself. Why it is not opening? Let me try to open any account now. So account receivable is opening. This is the ad hoc grid only. Let me see any account which is already created by me over here. Test grid, sales, current assets, current liability. Okay, let's view this form. So it is saying that it has invalid data, I know, but from here you can choose invalid, edit and remove that option from layout. You can suppress the missing block, so I can remove this also, but that error is for this suppress missing data column, suppress invalid data. So it is suppressed, it is maybe checked, so that is why it is showing the error, that's error. So right now I don't need this. This is current assets over here. So it's when you will create, like I shown you, so you can now define the POVs from over here. Over you, it will give you the option to change the POVs, and other options will be there. You can change the POVs from here. You can select the year. It similarly works like the form only. Let me take this one, remove this one, and change and save this. It is not changing. Let me again try to do this. FY 15. Okay, I have not clicked on OK, I guess. 15, save it. Now let's see the year FY 15. So in this there is no data. You can enter any data from here also. Suppose 10,000, 20,000 we can. I'm just entering the randomly entering the data and save it. While creating, it will give you this option and you can change the POVs also, but right now I have to go to layout, then change the form. Let me try it again, whether I'll be able to create or not. Create ad hoc grid, console, ad hoc grid cannot be on. There is no valid rows of data. Ad hoc. Okay, let's just see in other forms only, because I'll suppress the invalid data, but will not give me the option for ad hoc now. Maybe some system error. So okay, this is also balance sheet entity elimination details. So in this elimination will be defined. This is created accordingly. Let's see some other also. Balance sheet, we can balance sheet by period. Let's see. So this POVs you can see account by period only. So this period is defined over here. We can expand this. This is the quarter. We can view the January one also. January, February, March. Quarter 2 we can also expand. Quarter 3 we can expand. So this is how we can also view the whole periods. Here you can see these are the account by period only. This form is account by period only. So here you will define the accounts. You can go to layout. Right now I can do this only, but while creating that it will get the option to add these account over here, and you can select the drag down the period over here and select it over here. So you can create this and define all the POVs and all the period we will select over here, and in rows we will select all the accounts. So this will be account by period only. So now let's move on to our next ticket, which is enable autonomous consolidation for FY15 December test. Create report income statement monthly for. Okay. So now let's just create, as we are doing this only, so create a report income statement monthly for C_101 entity, which is the ticket T157. So let me open this T157, which is to create a report, from where we can create the report from reporting web studio. So I have to create which report? Income statement, I guess. Income statement monthly. Okay. I'll close this one. From here you can click on new and report. We will create a new report. Header, you can give the any heading. Text I can give what text? Income statement monthly. I can change the color as well, but okay, let it be black only. Okay, let me change the font. Okay, I am choosing this font. I can increase the size of the font as well. Click on bold. I can do this also. I'll bring it to the middle and save this. There are certain more changes you can do it over here. Borders you can add and all, but let it be okay. You can save it from here. Save. So I'll save this report under FCCs. Let me save an income statement only. This is how you can save the report as well. Income statement monthly. So it is saved in the income statement now. Body, this is the main function, so I'll choose a grid over here. So I have to establish a connection, vision console, and okay. So I'll take accounts over here in rows. Similarly you can do in the inner layer, it will show you similarly only. It will ask in ad hoc grid, I'm talking about ad hoc grid, you can do this similarly in ad hoc grid as well. So this account and period is added over here. From here we'll choose a year. So suppose year is FY15 only. I guess there is data in FY20, so let me choose this only. Actual, okay, scenario is actual. YTD view we will see in periodic, so we will select periodic now. Currency will be entity currency. Entity I have to create for the entity C_101. So I'll select that entity only, which is over here, US legal entity 1. Movement, right now I'm choosing no movement only. Data source is data input, which is under this total data input over here. Consolidation is entity input, which is under over here, entity total, entity input, intercompany, no intercompany. Okay, I don't need to change it again and again, I can select it from here also. I just forgot this. So local gap, product will be no product. Account, I will select it from here. So I have to choose the account as per the income statement only. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so now let's see accounts. Can I search the member name? Sales, let me see sales. The FCCs sales is there, I'll select this FCCs sales. what comes under income statement. FCCs cost of sales also. Let me see FCCs cost of sales as well. Retained earning. Okay, let it be. Let me search gross profit. Let me see operating expense. Okay, let me see the last one, otherwise we see the right now maybe the income statement accounts are not there. Net income is also not showing, only sales account is there. So I'll need to create all this and input the income statement hierarchy, then only I can create the income statement. This is okay, let it be. We'll complete this form, and I'm only now taking FCC sales only here. Okay, let it be 20 only. all the things we have defined. Period, we will select only one month, which is January. I'll save this report. So you can view from here an HTML preview. So there is right now no data, but this is how you can create the whole income statement. Now right now the income statement accounts are not there in the application, that's why we are not able to select, but this is how you can add and create the whole report accordingly, and define all the POVs. Let me see for the year FY15 if there any data in that. Save this and open again in HTML. You can view in PDF view also. So there is no data. Okay, PDF view you can also view in PDF. Let me see sample income statement over here. So this is one of the sample income statement which is already there. So it has taken FCCs children of FCCs sales, gross profit, operating expense, operating income, total pre-tax income, net income. So I was trying to search this account only. Let me try to preview it. So it is not also not showing the grid. Maybe the members are not there in the grid, that's why. So these are the members that you will define while creating the income statement, and you can give the POVs like I have shown you earlier, and then your report will be ready. These are also the same only. Let me try to preview this also. Okay, let it be. You can create this POV, define the grid in this. You can add grid, chart, image, text as well in the body. Footer, in footer you can only add image, text, saved object. Saved object you can enter any object that you have. Image, text, image you can add logo as well through image function. I have defined the POVs and shown you the FCCS sales one, but you can as there is a shortage of time, so and those accounts are not there, so I will need to create the income statement account in the dimensions, then I can select that report from here, those account in the report, and I can create the whole report. So now let's see the another one, which is autonomous consolidation for FY15 December, and test it. I have already created one sheet, and this is the data. So I have count where there is no data. I have already done this earlier also, so let me just enter the similar data in this for consolidation. So someone might have entered the data, so our result may fluctuate. Okay, let it be. We can change the year. Let me try to change the year by 16. I submit this data. And I will again copy this and submit this data as well. So we'll try to see the consolidation in this. Let me try to change the year, which is FY 16 now. I've changed the year. So right now we don't have any data in this. We will now run a consolidation, which is autonomous consolidation. So now let's move on to our application. Data is not showing in this. Here we have changed. Okay, this is closing balance, so let it be. So we'll go to consolidation. For autonomous consolidation, we have to go over here. It is already selected. So autonomous consolidation, here you can see consolidation will learn be automatically upon entry in the context of the selected scenario, year and period. So you can turn it off from here, and you again can turn on, then only you can perform the autonomous consolidation. So from here you will select the year FY 16. So period is January, scenario is actual only. So you click on glow. So it will automatically apply this autonomous consolidation. Whatever the year, period and scenario you have taken on this POV, it will run for all the entities. Whatever the entities are for over here for this POV, it will run a consolidation for those entities, which is year 16, January and actual. So now let's see over here, is there any data or not. Let me try to refresh database. Okay, let me choose it again, only the year, that only, maybe that is FY15 only. Okay, again I will copy that. There may be some fluctuation. Let's try in this also, the year FY15. Oh, sorry, by mistake I have clicked on refresh. I have to click on submit. Okay, it is showing some data over here. Let me again go to consolidation. I will now choose the year FY15 only. Year January, period as actual. Okay, okay. So it is showing minus some, because minus 3000 over here, also 5000. There is little bit difference, but we are getting minority interest as well, retained earning, and also goodwill as well. Goodwill input we are not getting. Let me show my example only, that I have done now only just. So here you can see the data I have entered, and here you can see the total balance sheet. Traditional approach is 0. I have run the consolidation. Goodwill is minus 3200. Goodwill over here, minority interest and retained earning, and it has run the consolidation for this POV. For POV FY15 and January, and scenario the actual. So there you can run the autonomous consolidation for, if you want to run for that particular year, scenario and period. For all those entity comes under this, it will run a consolidation for all those entities. So I have resolved today all the tickets now, I guess. Yeah, so thank you so much. Till then, have a good day, and if you have any query, you can contact us on www.bispsolution.com. So thank you so much. Bye.